What's going on, guys? It's your boy Random Guy Kevin, and this is Thoughts of a Random Guy. We talk about many things dealing with love, dating, relationships, adulting, life's ups and downs, and the ever evolving world of just being a human. Don't forget to check me out on all your favorite social media platforms at Random Guy Kev and my website at randomguykev.com. Today's topic is adults crossing the line with children, and my co-host for this episode is.
Matty Ice.
Thank you, my guy, for joining in on this. Um,
Thanks for
yeah,
having me.
yeah. This it's a topic. This is an interesting topic. Um, and it's interesting because it is so many teachers specifically getting caught with students and things of that nature. And I mean, adults as a whole, people say, hey, let's talk about the age range, maybe a 21, 22-year-old teacher with an 18-year-old student. It's like,
Mm-mm.
still kind of, that's nasty. It's kind of nasty. It's, granted, it's a couple years, whatever. It's not a lot of years, but it's a couple years, but it's still a teacher and a student. So it's looked all crazy at. And even guardians, people that you would assume that would protect your child and watch over your child, taking advantage of your child,
Yep.
or children in general, is just fucking disgusting. What are your thoughts on what we're about to discuss?
Oh man. Ah, it's crazy. It's all women. From what
Yeah,
from what I
bruh,
see, it's all
yeah,
women.
the teachers got are messing with students or underage children. It's a lot of women.
Yeah.
It's a lot of women, and it's not like the women are that much older. It's like the they're in their 20s dealing with
Yeah,
like
or
some
like
high
early
school
30s.
students. Yeah, it's dealing with
hmm
early high school students, and some even dealing with middle school students. So it's like,
Oh yeah. 12 and
that's
13.
disgusting. Yeah.
And it's multiple. It's not just one.
Yeah, it's not just one.
We
And
got one teacher she's making sex tapes.
oh fuck.
Yeah. Teacher arrested by the FBI after making 28 sex tapes with 8th grade student.
God damn.
Yeah, I
God,
mean,
God damn.
crazy.
The
Where was they at when I was back in the day? I mean,
so
shoot.
okay, so it's a double-edged sword here, right? Right? You looking at the kid like, dap him up, like you could dap him up like, you hitting it. But then at the same time it's like,
It's like,
miss,
yeah,
miss, you couldn't find somebody your own age or
yeah, that's the
close
sick
to
part
your,
of it.
like, something there. Like we talk about it like, all right, now, like, all right, where were they when we were in school? But at the same time, it's like,
It's like, where's their
the-
mental at to allow
yeah,
that?
like,
You know?
what's mentally, what entices you to want to deal with a child?
Yeah, because that doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah, like, and it's different, like with a child that hasn't really developed, and then you talk about older age, like say it's a 29-year-old with a 42-year-old, something like that, and you're just like, okay, they lived their life, they did whatever
Yeah,
they need to do, they
grown
figured
folk.
out, yeah, they grown. But now it's a 12, 13-year-old that hasn't lived life,
Yeah,
and you sitting there playing with them mentally.
balls just dropped too.
Yeah, like, and granted, it's a lot of these you could easily look these stories up, teachers with students, and you'll see so many of them where it's disgusting, so disgusting, and it's a lot of them are women. Not to say men don't do it,
Yeah,
but
because
it's
they do it too,
they do it too.
and they do it more. What do you call it? Predatory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They're on what websites and stuff and talking to little kids, like, that's disgusting. But the thing is, these teachers have access to these kids.
yep.
Like, you're supposed to be mentoring them, you're supposed to be teaching them, and for you to just doing what you're doing with an underage child, it's like, and you're okay with it. And again, like you said, it's not just one teacher, one teacher with one student. Sometimes it's one teacher with multiple students, or
Yeah,
two or three teachers in a whole group chat with a bunch of students.
yep. Like let me run you through some of these
Oh,
headlines they
damn.
have right here.
Damn, go ahead.
So it says high school teacher arrested after caught having relentless rounds of car sex with her student. So this specific lady, she got caught by the parent because she tracks her son. He was
Yeah,
supposed to be at volleyball practice. She
Mhm.
realized that he was not there, and she pulled up on them at the park and found him and called the police. And yeah, that happened. Another one is a middle school teacher
Yeah.
facing over 40 years in prison for having sex with a 13-year-old, but not just having sex with him, literally having a full-blown relationship. They have exchanged over 2,200 messages between the victim and the defendant.
Oh.
Yeah. Math teacher arrested for having sex with student and using other students as watchouts. Like that's crazy.
That's wild. That's wild. Kids being involved in it?
Yeah,
That's
that's
nuts.
crazy. How I don't. Yeah, that one. Now that one is really. That's predatory right there.
Yeah,
Like
no.
what?
Because
You
she's
got the
probably
kids
doing it to
watching
every one of
out?
those kids.
Yep.
She's probably doing it to every one of those kids.
Yeah. And
So,
go
yeah.
ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this teacher specifically, she left scratch wounds on the student's back.
Oh my God.
Like what?
He was
Yeah,
putting in
she-
work like that?
Yeah, that's crazy. I know his friends like, dang, cause they watching.
Yeah.
They got watch out, so it ain't just one. Yeah, that's crazy.
You see.
So
and that's
imagine we in the hood or something, and you got your little scraggler,
Mhm.
and everybody waiting in line to hit that joint. That's kind of sort of what that is. You got your watch out, like that's crazy. And they doing this to kids, like they
Kids.
introducing this to them at such a young age. Like I don't even think this would have came across them at this age, to be
No.
honest. I mean, some people, yes, in certain different environments, but it's
Mhm.
like that is crazy. So we have another Go ahead.
I think how these teachers are getting caught. The main thing here is they're not, one, a student's jealous. Two, technology,
Mm-hmm.
because someone's talking about it. There's nowhere people commit crimes and talk about it online immediately. Two
Oh,
two
yeah.
ways that they're getting caught like that.
Oh yeah. Snapchat and Instagram, they love it, and they think Telegram.
Oh
Let
yeah,
everybody out there know Telegram is not encrypted.
like most 90% of things are not 100% encrypted.
Yeah.
If they want to get into it, they'll get into it. Like it's this ride or die best friends allegedly had sex with students while working for Georgia School District. Okay,
Sheesh.
like okay, so like as a parent, how do you feel about like if your son was to come home, son or daughter was to come home, said they had sex with a teacher, or you found out some other way, like that parent found out by tracking their child's phone.
Man.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Like
crazy.
I'm
Like,
sorry. Like I'm sorry. The way
Like-
I'm gonna have full access to my child's phone.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No, I'm like y'all give these kids too much fucking freedom. No way.
Yeah. My son has no social medias. Like all his friends have social media and stuff like that. My son has no social media. No YouTube right now. We're not doing YouTube.
You get a
'Cause
flip phone.
YouTube is a gateway.
Yeah, give him a flip phone.
YouTube is a gateway.
Give
And
him
even
a flip.
Roblox.
Oh yeah,
That's
Roblox.
another thing,
Oh my
man.
God,
They got
I heard.
people coming through, trying to get kids through Roblox.
Yeah,
Like that's sad, man. It's crazy.
it's that's the crazy thing when adults cross the line with children. Yes, we play video games with children. We're on voice chat, but when it comes to a point where, hey, what's your house address? Like, what's your phone number? Like, let's chat outside of, bro,
Yeah, when you take
fuck-
it outside the game, no.
bro, fucking kill yourself.
Yeah.
And that's what made it I think, a lot easier for these predators to gain access to children.
Oh man.
I think it's a scary thing.
No, it is.
It's do you
And
feel
that's
like there
just
should be
everything.
do you feel like there should be an age limit for teachers teaching younger kids? We already don't have teachers as is, so
Yeah, I was about to say I don't think we could afford that, to be honest.
they
I'm
don't
not
pay
gonna
teachers
lie.
enough
They
to
don't pay
even-
teachers
yeah.
enough. They
Yeah.
don't respect them enough. They don't. they don't train them enough.
Yeah.
That's another thing. They don't train them enough. Like some of these teachers are just out here just on the limb, just
Mhm.
yeah, I figure it out as I go. And
Agreed.
I'm not gonna lie, half of these teachers, they're figuring it out as they go.
Mhm.
They're really out of line.
Do you,
I mean,
go ahead.
it goes as far as them making sex tapes.
Sex tapes. That's
Like
nuts.
teacher arrested by the FBI after making 28 sex tapes with 8th grade student. What?
Mhm. Mhm.
Come on now. And some of the times it's not even sex. It's just them doing really weird things. Like there was a middle school teacher leaving hickeys on a 12-year-old neck, and it was a girl on girl.
Wow.
Like what? What are you doing? Like why are you teaching these
Yeah.
kids that? Why are you taking advantage of them? Like
Mhm.
the crazy thing about it is the student was lying to their parent at first.
Mm.
Saying they got hit with a football, this, that, the third, and parents are not. They have intuition, so
Yeah. Parents
they
gonna be
they
on it.
knew something was off,
Yeah.
and they
Parents gonna be
came
on
and
it.
checked it. They came and checked it for sure.
For real, I would have checked it. Like, so even us playing airsoft, there's children that are involved in airsoft. Um,
And I'm protecting all of them.
yeah, and that's the thing. It's like when I feel like an adult's crossing the line, I'm like, yo, relax, calm it down, take a step back, because we do have we do have a lot of weirdos in airsoft.
Oh yeah, for
We
sure.
have a shit ton of them.
Yeah.
And not just our hobby, it's a bunch of other hobbies that people get into. We got a shit ton of weirdos that are in those hobbies, and they may take it a step further with a kid that they get super comfortable with, and it's like, bro,
Yep.
relax that. Relax that. And I think as our community, we police ourselves very well, I think, in some aspects,
Mhm.
especially with the what was that Predator that came out, Airsoft Samurai.
Yep. Airsoft Samurai.
That motherfucker. Listen, like him being the thing is him having power. It's a lot of these adults that have power over kids that feel like they can do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, he had a following.
Yeah, and he was an EMT too.
Mm. Yep.
He's an EMT, so it's like, bruh, like, I mean, if he wanted to drug a kid, he could. He has access to it.
Drug a kid and take advantage of him.
Yeah. And so he had a following, whatever, and these kids, hey, shit, I want to be cool with you. Like, and thank God he got caught. Thank
Yeah.
God he got caught and put on blast. Motherfucker disappeared to Korea. He had to go back to Korea. I'm pretty
He's
sure he
smart
came
for
back
that.
here. I'm pretty sure he came back here and just switched states. But
Yeah, and switched his haircut and switched
mhm,
his identity.
yeah, that's
Probably
it.
looks
But
totally different now.
yeah, but you know, it's this shit. Like even guardians, people that it happens in your own in some people's own families where an uncle or an aunt are supposed to be protecting the kids, but they're doing the most,
Yeah,
and that
that's the
shit's
sickest shit.
disgusting. It's like quote unquote cousins or something like that. Like, hey, friends of the family, why are you engaging with a child like this? Like,
Hmm.
what are you doing? Like, I feel like something is
I
something
was
is
just
definitely
about to say
mentally
mental
wrong with
health.
you. Yeah,
Mentally wrong with you.
something is mentally
You're
wrong with
mental.
you. Yeah. If you're looking at a 13, 14-year-old child and thinking like, "Oh, I'm going to get my rocks off." You're fucking nuts. You're going to die.
Yeah.
I promise you, you're going to die.
Or you should kill yourself.
Yeah, one of the two, figure it out.
I don't promote suicide, but just
And my thing is anybody that deals with a child like that should be under the jail.
yeah.
Under the jail, dead.
Yep. I wish nothing but the worst upon you.
Yo, I agree. And as an adult, as another adult that has a child, well, as an adult that plays in our hobby, and in some cases you are dealing with children, and when children try to cross the line with you, because there are kids that are just like, hey, I want to see what this is about. I want to explore this. As an adult, you should immediately be like, yo, fuck that, get away from me. I'm gonna go tell your parent.
Yep.
I'm
Exactly.
I'm gonna go tell your parent. Like that's it. Point blank clear. Yeah, like you need to ass whooping.
Yeah, when it comes to that community right there, I keep it really father mode with the
Mm-hmm.
kids, and like a real father, not a not somebody just fake friending you, trying
Yeah.
to take advantage of you, because a lot of people are out here doing that type of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and you really got to keep a close eye on these people in the community, because it's a lot of weirdos. I mean, I'm a weirdo, you're a weirdo, we're all
Yeah.
weirdos in our own way, but
Yep.
not to, you know, do anything like that malicious to a kid or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's
No.
like we're quirky, but we're
I,
quirky for the sport. Like we're in it
word.
for just the fun of it, like the vibes and everything like that. Like when I
Yeah.
get
Just
kids,
escape.
it's like, oh yeah, I'll take them under my wing real quick. And I know you do the same thing. It's
Yeah.
like, here, try this out. Yo, follow me. Like work with me. Come on, we'll work it out. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, how you liking it? Like checking in. Like this, that, the third. Like, where's your shoot? I talk to parents sometimes. I talk to
Mm-hmm.
parents all the time. I'm not
Yeah.
even going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talk to parents all the time. Like, see how they feel about how they, this hobby.
Mm-hmm.
Just it's just that's the type of energy people should be on instead of trying to take advantage of our young kids. I mean, it's not hard to take advantage of them,
It's
and that's
not.
the sad part.
Yeah. And
But
that's yeah.
it's reality. They're young. They're still developing. They don't know right from wrong. Like it's
Yeah. And I think
it's
that
just
you
sick.
know. Yeah. I think that anybody that recognizes some type of predator like this should just call him out immediately. I mean,
Mhm.
and come on, we all know y'all got somebody. Y'all thinking of somebody. I said it. Y'all thinking of that person being like, yeah, I do know somebody that's like borderline. Call them
Mhm.
the fuck out.
I had to call my coworker out.
Oh, I believe it.
Sitting
What you
there,
what you say?
it's freaking. This happened probably a week ago.
Hmm.
So it was a kid coming in through there. I mean, how kids look older than what they are and stuff like
Hmm.
that. Because you could clearly tell that it's a youngin. In
Hmm.
there with her mom. Lady talk. Like, bruh, that's an underage kid. You're talking about all this weirdo stuff. Talking about, oh, what you would do to it. And, oh, she's already been taken. Like, what? What
Yeah,
is going
nah.
through your brain, bro? I called him out like, bro, you sounding real pedophile right now.
You sound a real pedophile.
I'm like, bro, you gotta chill. Like, them
Hmm.
thoughts, you need to keep them as just your thoughts, and don't ever bring them out. Don't ever bring them out. I don't know what made you feel comfortable to say that to me,
So
but
yeah.
you need to check yourself, bro.
But like I just said, people love sharing too much information,
Yep.
and that's how they get caught up. People share that shit online. People share it, with their coworkers. Like, bruh, I didn't think you were this type of person, but
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. Just we had an incident at my job not too long ago where I wasn't there for it, but this was the story that was conveyed to me. So it was I'm guessing she had a nice tushy,
Hmm.
and it was a guy in there, and he literally ran up to her, slapped and grabbed her ass, and ran out of the store.
The fuck?
Yeah,
Just a random?
random. She
Damn.
called the police. She chased him to the car. Like
Hmm.
all types of crazy stuff went down. Police came up there, got his tags. Eventually found him actually.
Oh, it sound like that Philly shit that just happened.
Oh man, that's sickening.
Yeah.
And that ain't the
But
first time that's happened.
I
It's
and I believe
just
it. And the thing is, that doesn't just happen to just anybody all the time. That happens to everybody.
yeah.
They don't care about your age, nothing. People do that shit in public, and it's like, that's disgusting. Again,
Mhm.
it's do we blame it on mental health, or just how somebody was raised? Like, what is it? Like,
I don't know.
what is it?
At some
Like,
point, there has to be a line in your brain to tell you what's right and what's wrong. In your conscience. Some people don't have conscience. It's just like, oh, I'm just
mhm.
gonna do what I want to do.
Yeah, I want to do it, see what happens.
Yeah.
I want to
They want
do.
to see.
Mm-hmm. I want to see what happens with this. And again, adults, I feel like not just sexually, adults crossing the line in general with children, it happens in very, different ways.
Mentally.
Yeah, it's
Like talking
it's
about
just.
kids, like
Mm-hmm.
bringing kids down, like just yeah, it's a lot of verbal assassin. It's like
Mm-hmm.
huh, just talking to kids a certain way. It's like it's unhealthy for the kid.
Hmm.
Very
I
much
mean,
so.
I mean, as a Haitian child, when I was raised, when
I
I
know
was
where this is
growing up,
going.
I mean, I think a lot of that, discipline and stuff like that, I appreciate it
Oh, I
personally.
appreciate it too.
Yeah, I appreciate it personally, and now because it has taught me to be the man I am today,
Hmm.
have respect for people and do certain things the way I move. And then, you talk to other people that weren't disciplined and you see
Man,
a total 360, like total 180. It's like,
so
bro,
you
like,
never got your ass whipped?
like, yeah, did you
You
not
need
get,
to.
yeah,
You needed to get your ass whipped back in
that,
the day.
that,
That's why you
yeah,
act the way you do now. Like,
yeah. The one, you get that one ass, like, it's over.
man,
You
I
chilling.
one.
Yeah, a couple.
Shoot, I've done had over 100 ass whippings in my
But
life.
they consider that like, oh, you shouldn't beat a child that's crossing the line as a parent. You shouldn't do that with a child. Uh, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
I'm
don't
50
know.
50 with that because there's
Like I
ways
try
that,
not to, but
yeah, but there's ways to discipline your child so they get their shit together.
yep.
Cause
Sometimes
you
they
walk in
ask
this,
for it.
yeah. Cause
I asked for it. Back in the day, I was asking for it. I was like, man, you're gonna have to whip me. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna
yeah.
take the whipping. I'm gonna, but I want to do what I want to do. I'm gonna take the whipping though.
I mean
Enough of
that's
them whippings did straighten me out.
yeah.
I was like,
It
all right, man, let me
again.
get
That's
right.
like I feel like that corrects what you do. And then I see these kids now like that just scream at their parents, say fuck you, and go
Oh no,
kill yourself. I'll be like, oh, you could be my
I'd be
child.
ready to beat their kid's
Yeah,
ass.
you could be my child. A random ass kid running around you're at a restaurant. A random ass kid running around the table. And the parents going, hey, come back here, come back over here and sit down. Fuck you, mom. Oh,
I
you
can't even
caught
be
my
around that.
yo. Listen, catch this backhand real quick.
Yeah, I
Like
can't even be around
it's
that because
certain things. Okay, I'm sorry. Adults shouldn't cross, but that discipline part. I don't know. You got it. Sometimes you got to teach these kids how to be outside.
zero tolerance for that.
Yo, these kids don't know how to be outside, don't know how to relax and listen to their parents. And I mean, sometimes again, it's not 100% foolproof. Sometimes those kids that get super disciplined turn out to be bad
Hmm.
kids, and the ones that don't get disciplined also turn out to be bad kids. But in
Yeah.
that middle area, a good number of them, we have life experiences that we can talk about and share with each other.
Yep. Yeah, I won't say it's it's a diehard thing that you gotta discipline that way because everybody is different. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah, of
but
course.
a lot of the beatings, it's like you get your ass whipped. It may last a week in your head, a week or
Hmm.
two. I mean, I'm being real with myself because I was like, shit, I just got my ass whipped. Do I want another one? I'm not literally thinking that, but I'm just like, do I? When I'm about to go do something, I'm like, man,
Yeah,
I don't think I should do that. I don't want another ass whooping.
for real.
That's that consciousness. That ass whooping is your conscience. It's like, I don't want that again.
I don't want that again. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah,
I'm
I'm good.
good.
I know I shouldn't do that. My parents don't like me doing that, so I won't do it.
Yeah, and like sometimes, I mean, you don't have that thought in your head, like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do this.
I'm
All
yeah.
right, they just gonna
Hmm.
talk to me. All right, I could deal with the talk and all this.
Talking.
Nah, that ass whooping is gonna make you think about it. It's gonna make you second guess it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Make you second guess it.
it definitely is. That shit really do make you second guess like, damn,
Oh
fuck.
man.
I came home late the other night and I got an ass beating. Do I want to stay out
Man.
longer or do I want to just get home?
You
Fuck
got
it, let me get.
whippings?
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm
The
about to say,
fuck? I'm
then
Haitian.
we cool then. I'm not even cool with people that ain't really got whippings, It's just
Cause
like, what?
you question their judgment as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause you just be those people that didn't get ass whoopings tend to just say fuck the law and just do whatever the fuck they want.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, now I gotta think about cause and effect here. I have to think of if I do this, what is the repercussions? And a lot of these kids do not think about fucking repercussions
Nope.
at all. It's like, okay, you did that. Now what do you think is gonna happen? What do you think is gonna happen?
Crying to mommy.
Yeah,
Oh, I
your
didn't
mom and
mean
dad not gonna
to.
fix it.
I
Yeah,
didn't mean
like
to shoot him. I didn't mean to kill him. I didn't mean to
it's
do that. I
mm-hmm,
didn't mean to steal the car. I didn't mean to. What?
word, Like my parents gonna get me out. What?
Yeah, when they say that, it's like, shoot. I'd be like, don't call my dad. What are you talking about? Don't call my mom.
Yeah. It'd be like, don't tell them. Let me call my cousin. Let me call somebody.
Yeah, let me
Let me,
figure it out.
let me figure out who I can call to help me
Oh
here.
my god.
Listen, it's like you had a whole thing in your head like, fuck, I know I fucked up. I know I fucked up. But let me call somebody that will reasonably try to get me out of this and help me.
Mhm.
And it's like, but these kids not. Nah, call my mom, my dad. I'll be good. What? My parents here, I got some shit. Oh, it's over. Life's over for me.
Oh yeah.
Life is over. But again, to me personally, crossing a line on that discipline thing, I don't know. Some of these kids need it.
Nah,
Some of
they
these
need it.
motherfucking kids need it. One thing is, I'm not gonna allow somebody else to beat my child. Bring the problem to me. I'll handle it.
Yeah, it depends on how, cause I'm in a family where we all tight knit, so
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
and
beating
that's the
their
thing.
kids.
It's not. I can't just allow some random.
No, for sure.
Yeah,
Hell no.
family, yes. Randoms,
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, not no
Uh,
random. I mean, I'm not gonna hold on. I mean, back in the day,
it used to be
in
randoms.
daycare, yeah, I used
Yeah,
to get like,
randoms.
what was it, hand smacks? I can't remember what it was. Was it hand smacks or some type of a ruler or something? I can't remember if I used to get my ass whipped with a ruler or I used to get my hand smacked with a ruler. I think it was my hand smacked with a ruler. But I mean, another thing that is somebody we trusted. My
Yeah, yeah,
parents trusted them. She was a black lady. Like she was
yeah.
a family oriented, person. But other than that, yeah, I don't. Yeah, it all depends. But nah, no random at all. In any shape, form, nothing. You gotta be, Yeah, it's family. Yeah, check them. I'm giving them uh
Yeah.
yeah, I'm giving them the permission to check him.
Yep, yep.
Check his butt. Don't let him get off the
Yeah, don't let
receiver
him get on with that. Don't let him get
because
on
he
with
come
that.
home thinking he can get on with that. Oh boy, he got another thing coming. The same thing I don't allow here is the same thing I don't allow somewhere else. Just
Word,
like I was
like,
having a conversation with my son recently. He was like, "Oh yeah, we stayed up all." He went over his cousin's house. He's like, "Oh yeah, he stayed up all night." You know, we was sneaking around and the parents would sleep, cause his parents would sleep and this, that, the third. No, he was over my nephew's house and
mm.
my sisters and my brother-in-law. And I was like, MJ, I said that's stuff you keep to yourself. That's not stuff that you tell people, man. If you're getting away with it, continue to get away with it
Word,
silently. You don't just
yeah.
tell like what you want me to do now. You just want me to keep it to myself. I mean, this time I'll keep it to myself. But if you're gonna keep boasting about it, I'm gonna tell your aunt and your
Yeah.
uncle, and I'm gonna have them
Word.
check you. But come on, man, do the right thing, man. Just because you're
That
over there with your nephew, don't show off now. I mean, with your
that
cousin, don't show off now.
you see, and that's funny. Again, that's why I feel like this newer generation of people, they love sharing information. Too much information. It's like,
Too
yo,
much,
shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. Keep it to yourself. You could have got away with it, but now you're not going to because you love to be a chatty patty
man. You snitch on yourself.
all the time.
Never snitch on myself. That's
Yo,
crazy.
and I love the way that these people. Oh my God, the way that these people go online and just be like, yo, like I did this thing with my teacher and da da da. I've seen videos. There's videos on TikTok where kids are sitting there flirting with their teachers,
Mm.
and the teacher's like,
I
you
don't have
know,
TikTok.
responding back and flirting back, and it's like, okay, kid, where the fuck are you located so I can call the cops?
Yeah.
Because I'll call the cops for you because you're an idiot. But the thing is, again, these kids give themselves away by posting all their information. I can find it somewhere. I
Yep.
can find a school uniform. You can find anything you want online off of a picture or an image. Do a reverse image search. Boom. It's going to tell me where this logo is from. Oh, it's this school in this state. Boom. Okay, full. Let me find administration from that school. Oh, I got everybody's email address. I'm sending them this goddamn video. Now you're fucked.
Yep.
So,
I don't get it.
yeah.
Move in
Uh,
silence.
Yeah. Even if move in silence. But again, these adults that have this power over the children, stop doing what you're doing. Go see a therapist, seek some help, find you an adult that can satisfy your urges.
Yeah.
Because these children, you playing around with their heads and fucking them over for life.
Yep.
Keep that shit to yourself. That applies to not just teachers, but guardians, men, women, whoever the fuck you are. Stop dealing with children. Get like, grow up. The people you have power over, like that shit's crazy to me. It's scary.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Scary. Yeah.
It's scary, especially like the teenage. Like, okay, like
Breaks my
I'm.
heart.
Yeah, it's one of those things where okay, they're 25 and you're 40 something. Not my business.
Yeah, run
They are,
with it. Go on,
yeah,
do what you gotta
they
do.
are of legal age. They can do whatever the fuck they want. 15 and 35? Fuck no.
No,
Fuck no, you're disgusting.
you're sick.
That is nasty. That is nasty, some nasty shit. Go find you an adult. Because these children with underdeveloped brains, that is nasty. And I feel like everybody, do you know somebody? Call them the fuck out. Don't let them bypass that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let them bypass that shit. I mean, we all know somebody that's like 60 something and the younger person is like 30 or 20 something. Mind your business. If
Yeah.
they're of the legal age, mind your business. It's disgusting, but mind your business. But the teenager, the under I'm gonna say personally, I'm gonna say under 21,
Yeah.
just because I think like it's still disgusting because you haven't had the time to go through college and live your life and do whatever you needed to do. Under
Yeah,
21, I'm gonna say under 21. That's
I'll
pushing
say
it.
freshman in college. And
Yeah, like, yo, come on. As we get to the end of this episode, what do you want to leave people with on this whole adults crossing the line with children nonsense?
hold these mofo's accountable, man.
Mm-hmm.
Point them
Ah.
out, call them out.
Mm-hmm.
Don't leave them no leeway because every inch you give them, they're gonna take a mile.
Yeah, no, I agree. And a lot of these teachers that are getting sentenced, you got look at this. Look at the sentencing. Some of the sentencing for some of them don't make sense, while others are just like, all right, you got it. Yeah.
You
Stay.
get resigned, you just gotta resign, and we won't do anything.
You get. Yeah, that I feel like that's where you don't get added to the registry.
Yep.
You could resign. You got to move states, whatever, but you won't get added to the registry. No, add their asses to the registry, then put their ass in jail.
Yeah, because it's gonna happen again.
It's going to happen. You're sexually attracted to a child.
Yeah, and they see how easy it is to get them.
Mm-hmm. You can't be
mean,
around children.
And I understand. When I was young, and I was like, shoot, I need some cute teachers,
Yo, I had some
had
baddie
crushes on some
teachers.
teachers.
Yeah.
But it's just like if they pursued it first, it's like, nah, that's crazy.
Mm. And
That's
I
just
feel
out of character.
I feel like the teachers did pursue it first.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like they
In
did.
these cases that we're reading and talking about right now, yeah, I feel like, yeah.
And again, if you're gonna punish these teachers, please punish them all the same way, because one teacher can't get 200 years while another teacher gets a slap on the wrist and let go, and they could teach somewhere else.
Yeah. Listen to
You got-
this one. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Texas teacher and mother of 4 kids arrested for having sex with as many as 12 students. She was having a brothel in there.
God damn. And she's a mother.
Yeah. Mother of 4 kids.
That's
And then half of these women is doing it raw.
yeah,
They getting pregnant out of them too.
that's nuts.
And they're coercing the kids, so they're getting charged for grooming. They're getting charged for hold on, rape of a child, 5 counts of aggravated statutory rape, 4 counts of sexual exploitation by electronic means, 4 counts of soliciting of a minor to commit aggravated statutory rape. Like, in a lot of these, what we call them, the lawyer people.
Yeah.
The
The prosecutors?
yeah, the prosecutors, they are trying to get you on. Some of them are really heavy, trying to throw the thumb down on you, and then some of them are not. They're really lenient. It's like, all right, we'll just get them on this one thing. Nah, some of them are giving you everything. 2 counts of statutory rape by an authority figure, 2 counts of coercion of a witness, 2 counts of aggravated stalking,
This,
violation of the Child Protective Act, tampering with evidence and harassment. Like, she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 charges. Oh my gosh.
that's
And if one don't stick,
mm,
the others will. That's what they do. I mean, they do this to people in general. They give you as much as they can because they know half of them not gonna stick,
they not
but
gonna
some
stick.
of them are.
Yeah.
You know?
And the crazy thing is, like, this shit's crazy. Like, there's another one here I literally just pulled up. A teacher, a New York City teacher fired but rehired somewhere else.
Whoa.
Yeah, she was texting a student 28,000 times. 28,000
God
times.
Damn, that's a relationship.
That's a whole thing. Like 28,000 times.
Like, she's really invested and interested.
Yes. So she was texting a 17-year-old female student 28,000 times in a 14-month period, and traded nearly 1,900 texts with a male 12th grader. And she was getting investigated. Then she got fired, and then she went to go work at another school in the Bronx, and I think like not that far away. And she boasted on social media, "Still a teacher, can't touch me. Still a teacher working elsewhere. Like you really can't fucking touch me."
Oh my god.
And
really?
like, yo, they can't
She
do
gonna
anything
go to
to her.
Bronx and go even crazier.
She's not fired. She's working at a charter school now. I'm like, bro, like this shit's crazy.
Hold on.
And she's 33 years old.
God damn.
33 years old doing this shit. Bro, go to
That's
hell.
wild.
Go to hell entirely. I get
How
it.
can you
Like
look at
you,
yourself?
yo, for real. Like they're at 17, 18 years old. Like as borderline, but you still shouldn't use your power to
Yeah.
like. It's just crazy to me. It's nuts. But
Yeah.
yeah, guys, that is it for this fucking discussion. This nasty ass discussion.
Yeah.
You guys can find me on all social media platforms at Random Guy Kev and my website at randomguykev.com. Don't forget to check in, and I will catch you guys on the next one.